Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and this is it, guys. Welcome back to Minecraft, and this is going to be the final episode of the Teutonic Castle. I believe that we are officially going to be done. All we need to do is chop some wood and get a few more tables and whatnot in the servants' quarters, and then that should be all she wrote. Here's hoping, at least. I know it's been a lot of time on this castle. There have been a lot of distractions, and I apologize for that a bit. But all in all, I think the final product is going to be very much liked. Let me go ahead and throw this away. Now, after I finish this off, I'll show you guys what the finished product is. And then we will begin our preparations for looking for the Nether Fortress. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just leave all this here, just because it's completely okay that it would be outside the castle walls. I'll give you guys a brief tour of the completed project, or the whole project as it's completed. First, we need to head up to the servant quarters. And as you can see, I've done a little bit of changes if you saw that brief flash. Oh, wait a minute. These are my quarters. Let's head up. And we will start, once we are done, we will go from the roof and work our way down. As you can see, I have the workstation. And maybe a few more here. Let's go ahead and throw some of this wheat around. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to say we did. And what are we going to replace here? Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this carpet. We don't need all of it. All right. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and get that on the hotbar. So in here's fine. We need to put some of this right here. Don't ask me why the priest's room would have double end tables. Not my problem. Oh, wait a minute. We need to go ahead and get that one last bookshelf there. And check there. Everything's good in there. Everything's good there. Remember, I want some of these to be purposely Spartan. And, okay. We're good. No. Let's get that bookshelf made. I've got the leather. Now we just need the reeds, because I am actually out of reeds completely. So let's get some more. Let's toss this out. And the ladders we don't need. And I think, yeah, just one more set of books. So you guys will do. And 16 should be more than enough. I think you'll like the few little changes that I've done. And then after that, I'm going to make a little dirt tower here and show you a picture of what I used for the initial design of the outside. And we will call this project complete. So head back up here. Once again, that is not the place I'm needing to go. All right. So we need... Yes, all of this, please, turned into papers. Go away, carpet. And that should be enough from what I'm needing. 1, 2. Perfect. Now let's get rid of the stuff we don't necessarily need. Alrighty. And now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I know my inventory is very full. Bam. Okay. well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this place done. So let's go ahead and head up here to the roof. You can see the roof. Here is the beginning of the tour. You see the roof here with the chiseled stone on the top. All the battlements have been made like that, and you'll see why when you actually see the picture. And we've got 3 square towers and then the circular tower here. Now I've used nether brick for all the window areas. Do I still have some food? Yes, I do. And I figured that gives a nice kind of defensive position look, and also gives a red cross vibe, which I thought looked kind of cool. Now only this side of the castle and this side of the castle are shown in the picture. So everything else I just kind of went with my gut. I went for a wooden kind of longhouse style roofing. And also I made a chimney using stone slabs and with some strategically placed netherrack to have the vision of smoke coming out of the chimney. Now there's only one tower that allows access to the rest of the place, and this is this one. The rest of these are just defensive fortifications. Now here is the servants' quarters. Now I've made these, oh, that's a nice sunset. I have made these purposely Spartan because I don't think servants and such would have a particularly lavish looking area. We have a wash basin and a work table in case anyone needed anything done. We have the common area with the chairs around the fireplace. We have a little chapel with a quartz cross and a few pews. Like I said, still being very simple. And here's the bishop's room, or not the bishop, but the priest rather. He has a more extravagant bed than the rest of the servants. Have a nice angel picture here and some bookshelves for him to catch up on his reading. These are the main servant quarters. As you can see, communal, with a wash basin right here. And other than that, nothing too extravagant. I think the only other thing I would add on here would be 1 or 2, actually probably just 1 chest, so they can keep their belongings in it. And more Spartan quarters, probably for servants who've earned the right to a little privacy. And you can see we got our level dog there. Now, this is the Lord's level, and this is where the Lord of the Manor would be. As you can see, I have some paintings along the wall, a display of golden armor here in this tower, and the Teutonic cross to denote that this is actually the Lord's room. More iron armor here. Now, this is where the alchemy would be. We've got some stuff in there and a basin of water for potions. I figured that would be very important. Ah, and now in here, this is where the Lord sleeps. We've got the nice little kung fu picture. I've done a full line of books along with the enchanting table and a ladder to go along, just in case you can't exactly reach the book that you want. Went for a circular designed rug here in black, blue, and white, which are my personal colors, and I love to have stuff like that here. And the nice little bed here, made out of a combination of dark oak and spruce. Now I've kept torches purposely over here to kind of give that medieval castle vibe. And the loyal pooch. Now down here is the Great Hall. And this actually makes multiple levels. This is 2 levels. As you can see, I've done a Teutonic cross tablecloth along with a tasty cake here in the middle for anyone to eat during banquet. Got a picture here. I figured this is a picture of the Lord of the Castle above the fireplace. These areas that I said that I was having trouble with earlier, I just put some carpet down, and this is where the dogs chill. On either side of the dual throne for the Lord and the Lady. You see the banners right here along with the angel painting, the same thing that you saw up in the priest quarters. Along with some of the larger paintings for people to look at. And I figure that looks pretty good, along with the rug. Now I have glowstone underneath the rug here to light up the middle so monsters don't spawn. Now here is the kitchen. Now I've got some grain over here, so in case they need to make bread, they have the grain available. We have all of these furnaces, specifically for steak, like so. And we have the slaughtering table. This is where they prepare the meals. I had some glowstone here, or not glowstone, some redstone to give off the appearance of trickling blood. They don't really clean this area. It's the medieval period. Have some shelving up here, but the shelving that I kept was right in here. I have made a pen for livestock to be kept before slaughter for feast. I have some chickens in there right now, and I figure that is what the people in the castle would be having for their meal. Now we got our guard cat here in the storeroom to prevent mice and such. And here's just the general collection of all the gear that you would find. So that's the Great Hall. Now obviously things don't go completely right in a medieval castle, so that is why we have the dungeon. Now the dungeon has access to these doors here. However, to get out, if someone escaped, they've obviously be panicking trying to find the same way that they came in, which is these. The button to get out is actually right above here, so it gives that split second of hesitation that the people trying to escape would have no idea how to get out, which would probably give the guards, represented here at this station, opportunity to catch them. Now we have the mossy brick, since we are underground in a area with water, and all the cells are pretty much the same. They are kept dark for a reason. I'm hoping that every so often maybe a zombie or something would spawn here into the darkness. But we have the dark wool there to represent where they would sleep. And here we have the oubliette, which is essentially for the worst of the worst. Basically a place to stick someone in and forget about them. So that is pretty much the castle, guys. It's been a lot of work, been a lot of fun. Now it's about to be, I think it's nighttime. Oh, it's about to get nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep in the quarters, and then I will... Do I have anything for a derp tower? I have some blocks of gold. Let me crash here. Wait for the morning. And then I'll show you guys the finished product compared to the picture that I based it on. And as you can see, I have quite a few levels. I have 28 levels. And our next... Oh, I hear an Enderman. Our next goal is to take on that Ender Dragon. So that should be fun. So we'll head back down here. And let's put some of this stuff up that we're not going to use currently. I had iron armor that I was going to use for one of the displays. Then I realized I had no gold armor. So I figured that would look good. Let's get one thing of netherrack here. And now for a little stroll outside. Oh yes, also there is an outer towers. This is the mechanism for the portcullis going down. Didn't actually, because to do an actual functional redstone portcullis would be an absolute pain to do, even with this much area. So I just had this here for aesthetics. So we head out here into the inner. Hello there, spider. I'll chop you with my axe here because I don't have a sword. And I put the banner out here so you know whose castle it is. The Teutonic Knights. And this looks like a good angle. Maybe a little bit farther? Yeah, let's do it a little bit farther. Right around here. And work our way up. Up, up, up. Now, obviously, if you've been keeping track of this series, you've seen the castle at different angles, both aerial and just generally around. And I think this one is going to look really good, this angle. And yeah, I think you guys will get the gist of it. All right, so here on the screen, you're going to see the picture of the original Teutonic Castle from Age of Empires 2. That'll show up right now. There you can see. Now it's got a yellow border along the towers just to denote what team that you're on. And now it'll fade and you will see the castle that I've made. I've seen some other people try to build the Teutonic castle. I think I did a pretty good job, all things considered. What with the correlation of the windows, where they are on that picture. So good stuff. I'm proud of it. Very much so. One of these days, after I kill the Ender Dragon, I might go into flight mode. I hope this is the... Please don't die. There we go. I'll go into flight mode probably, and so we can check this out again. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this long build. It's definitely been fun. There were a lot of challenges that I did not predict, and those are always the funnest ones. So, this is going to be kind of a... Well, no, let's not have it a quick episode. Let's go ahead and I will get prepared to head back to spawn, and I will be right back. Actually, cancel that, guys. I forgot I have a lot more preparations to make than I initially thought, because I also have to get some potions brewed, some health potions, and as you can see, I have 2 more ender pearls, and I need to get some blaze rods to make more Eyes of Ender, because we need Eyes of Ender for the end portal, as well as finding where the fortress is near 000. So this will be a quick episode, but I just wanted to show you the completed castle, and I'm very proud of the chandelier. I'm just proud of all of it. I like it. I know it's not as intricate as some people would like, but I think all in all, considering how Spartan a lot of the defensive castles were, and this is a keep, for lack of a better term, I think it was a pretty good project. So I will end it here, and in the next few episodes, you will see me go dragon hunting. So if you like the episode and the castle, go ahead and click like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.